creativity stifled, thoughts manufactured, increasing diversity, incohesive and fractured, perpetual poverty, where is the root, misguided from youth, heart divided from truth, the fruit of the nation, strange fruit indeed, hanging from trees as all the wealth leaves, with no knowledge to speak of, it compounds the issues, with hand-picked officials to continue its rituals, the carrot of dreams, the rod of the real, the wealth of the fallen from the chase of appeal. The eyes of the young can't see that they're poor, and may only see opportunity as urban folklore. Their first stumbling stone is in education, which may help you or hurt you based on your location. Education is industry, and to capitalize wealth, we make people into capital and proprietors sell. And what about schools? If education is industry, we maximize production to increase efficiency. So we minimize the number of teachers, we fill our classrooms like bleachers, we toss out bad products, we show off our best features. And in order to keep trade secrets, we convolute our curriculum, and to keep up with appearances, artificially inflate the minimum. The creation of standards, and to pass all inspections, to ensure its investors they're moving in the right directions. While the board of directors demand quality checks, to ensure products stop failing, they have to increase tests. As factory workers in charge of the classes, overworked and overtaxed, burnt out by the masses. And as the numbers compile, with poor information, we classify products by kind and location, so it's no surprise to find that the products with low quality happen to be in locations of high poverty. And no one really cares if most of the products fail, because in those same locations is where the product will sell. And if the product doesn't sell, it will end up in jail, being labeled as defective and unable to excel. And to those who do matriculate into institutions of further development, will forever be enslaved and owned by the U.S. federal government. But back to the chattel, the products of industry, who created our production rather than knowledge or ability. And for those products who fail inspection, instead of rearing with propriety, we relegate, then remediate, then toss it back into society. Now these malfunctioning products, whom communities must now utilize, don't have the tools to function while communities of affluence criticize. The industry is strong, but individual businesses fail. So they close down locations and put the products on sale. They mark down the prices and sell to the lowest bidder. These products work cheap and won't stop to consider that their whole life they've been a product, and they wasted their time because they were so cheap to meet someone else's bottom line. And that's what they'll always be, because the extent of their worth from factory to society is determined by birth. We make children into commodities, and to those born in poverty, we manufacture them just to reach mediocrity. And the ones who most care are the ones in most need, and the ones with most power are the ones with most greed. And those who blow the whistle with good conscience to protest are sequestered by the owners to protect those who invest, who care more about their capital and the money that they earn from the products they manufacture than the students who truly learn. And these owners will forever and continue to get by because they have politicians and political opinion on their side. You see, society has a need. The industry has its product. Increase revenues and decrease expenditures to maximize profit. But how do we justify, throughout generations, how we've commercialized learning and privatized education? When the industry fails, as all industries do, which facts from our history will we choose to eschew? When communities crumble under the weight of go-getters, we care more about capitalism than capital letters. And as the door closes, no one really cares except those in the industry who are demanding repairs. The teachers still teach, and the learners still learn, but their value as students are based on what they can earn. And if one is lucky to be born into wealth, may one day be brought into an identity of self. But those who are poor and a devalued product will internalize their values and will shape in their conduct. Devalued as children and poor in reality, you begin to develop a poverty mentality. And the cycle continues and the industry grows. As the blind lead the blind, just more trouble and woes. It's the mind that they chose, it's designed to stay closed. And we don't think on those who are affected the most. We just continue living.